told you you never have to use your creative juices or time to name, title, or write a subject line again. And you can do that with the help of ChatGPT. Naming things with ChatGPT is one of my absolute favorite ways to use ChatGPT. It's one of the most simple ways, right? But it's one of my favorite ways. You guys don't understand how frustrating and time consuming I find titling and naming things. It was one of my least favorite activities when it came to creating content for my business. For any given piece of content that I create, let's just say a YouTube video, I have to create the YouTube title. I have to create a graphic title. I have at least 2 Pinterest pin graphic titles. I have at least 2 Pinterest pin description titles. And then if I turn it into a blog post, that's another title I have to come up with. So that's 7 potential titles that I'm coming up with for one piece of content. That doesn't even include if I need a subject line, if I decide to repurpose that piece of content to my newsletter. So 8 titles was so daunting for me to come up with for any given piece of content. And I would say I used to spend probably 20 to 30 minutes at least brainstorming titles and then trying to pick them. And honestly, most of the time they were pretty repetitive. I'm not going to lie. I just did not have the creative energy to really put into naming things. So if that sounds like you, I highly encourage you to check out ChatGPT. If you only use ChatGPT for this tiny step in your creation process, it's going to save you time. So let me show you a few examples to get you started. I'm going to cut and paste a transcript of a video that I did. You can cut and paste in an email, a blog post, any kind of text. You can do an outline to get titles, anything like that you can put in. And you, of course, can also do it without, you can just say 10 alternative titles too, which I'll show you guys in a second. But we're going to cut and paste in the transcript. We're going to ask, provide 10 informal titles for the above transcript. Okay, so here we have 10 suggestions. You can ask for and so what I do is I just cut and paste into a Google Doc, and sometimes I combine a few to make it. But as you can see, this is way faster to get ideas going and to get titles going than me trying to come up with 20 titles. I can do it in like 5 seconds with ChatGPT. So it's a huge time saver. You can ask for titles using a keyword. We're going to ask, please provide 5 titles that include the keyword business systems. So as you can see, it gives me ones that say business systems. You can specify how many words you want it to be. So you can give it a lot of criteria to get exactly the titles that you want. And of course, you can start with just a title. You don't have to give it the whole text if you don't have that and you're starting with a title maybe to start writing your blog post. So we'll just take this title, start a new chat. Provide me 10 alternative titles to Mastering Business Systems, the Key to Efficiency. Provide me 10 more that are short and snappy. You can just say, provide me 10 more. You don't have to give it a tone. So as you can see, it's just in a few seconds, you can easily have a huge list of titles you can pull from. And again, a lot of times I like to cut and paste and put together different ones. You can also ask it for email subject lines. That is how easy ChatGPT can help you with titling anything. You can feed it an outline and ask for titles. And again, you can put in those keywords. So there's a lot of different tones you can ask it for. You can ask it for more professional, for less professional, for casual, for funny, for witty, all sorts of tones. I highly encourage you to give it a try. You can do this in ChatGPT's free version or in Google's version Bard or any of the other services that are similar to ChatGPT that are out there. And if you want to learn more about how to utilize ChatGPT in your business beyond just titling things, please join me for Unlock the Magic of ChatGPT, which is my course that introduces you to how to apply ChatGPT to all of your business operations.